Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video, and right now we're doing Dogecoin. And you know why we're doing Doge? Because everybody's talking about Doge. It's going like crazy. So I'm gonna show you the targets I have. I'm gonna share my opinions on it. I'm gonna show you some kind of technical analysis on it, and just basically a word of advice like about Dogecoin when something goes parabolic. So listen up. So basically, into the charts, we got this Telegram group, right, going on. Lots of people, 1,000 people in one group. There's 50 in the exclusive Patreon group. Anyways, people are buying Doge and trading Doge and all that stuff, and we call Doge very early, like a 0.07 or something like 0.07, very low down here. So it could be nice buy and stuff like that. No problem there. People are interested, like every other coin. That's what we do, right? And then it starts pumping, and then people got interested, got up. But the higher it goes, like the more risky it is. So talking about risk, buying something when it's been going for over a month sideways, risk kind of minimized because you remove the hands that are bored, you remove the weekends, you remove everybody, right? And you dump it as much as you can dump it, right? And then kind of price stabilize and slowly starts building up. So building up your position there and going up, it's very easy, right? Now the problem comes when it comes up here. You start looking at 5-minute candles and 30-minute candles and watching every move, because if you start buying up here right now, the dump down here is severe. Look at this. Let's look at a 5-minute chart. So imagine you bought up here at 45 all the way down to 30. That's a 33% dump, and that isn't even 34, almost 35. Yeah, okay, 33% dump, and that went in like less than 10 minutes, depending on when it started. Let's look at a mini chart. Let's look at 1 minute chart and see how many minutes this goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes. In 9 minutes it dumped 33%. So understand that the volatility in this, it's very, very high. So the higher this goes, the faster the moves are and the bigger the volatilities, meaning these dumps gets very volatile, very, very hard. So buying up here and not having diamond hands or playing with your house or something like that is crazy. You have to know what you're doing basically, and the money you invest at these kind of levels must be like play money, throw away money. Just know that, because although it can go up like also 33% up in a couple of minutes, it's also can go down 33% as we saw in 9 minutes, right? So be careful of that. That said, now we're gonna go and look at some kind of targets. So basically this chart is from the Binance, and here on the Binance it hit let's get it exactly 0.45 on the dollar. You can see 0.5. That's the weak hit where it hit right now, and that, for all I know, that might actually be some kind of top, and it's now correcting or whatever. So right here when we were at 44.40, when I was looking, it was 44.7. I wrote on Telegram, so you guys take profits, because I don't want to tell people when they should sell, when they should buy. I don't want to be financially responsible for your money. It's not a financial advice, you do what but I thought I should like put it out there, like, are you taking profits, just to put it in their head. Because imagine going up here and starts dumping here, and you bought somewhere and you're not taking profits. Like, things get overbought. Now, for all I know, this can go higher. This can go all the way to $1, but you should always be careful. You should always be careful. I don't know if this is gonna go to a $1. I hope it does, because it would be nice. But I don't know. And when this kind of moves, you start getting these kind of moves, like 33% down in 10 minutes, volatility becomes really, really scary. You get all these people that are FOMOing in and dumping as soon as the panic starts hitting, like 5-minute chart starts going like this down, right? And somebody else is buying. So it's really wild game. It's a gambling on high level, and it's not something you can do with your health intact after a while. That said, this can continue up, but I've seen some warning signs that are telling me that this is actually very overbought. So we're gonna start on a weekly chart, and we're gonna start looking at this RSI in the RSI and see that it previously when it popped around let's see, on the weekly chart it popped around 97. So right now it was at 94, but it was a little bit higher when I was looking at it. So it was around 95 5 levels. Also it's looking like it's gonna get this divergence up here between some kind of RSI divergence. That means we're gonna correct a little bit over here, maybe just something like this. Maybe. Also on the daily, the same thing happening. We are hitting right now 95, but when it was up there, it was 96, I think, or 97. Really high levels. Even up here, we hit 94, but this top was actually kind of higher. And then we started doing the move up, and then we got the RSI divergence, and then corrected and went sideways. So even on the daily, we are very extended. On the 4 hourly, we are now sitting at 88, but when we're all the way at the top, this was even higher, like 90 levels, something like that. So I was also looking at that and thinking like we are high on all time frames, and this closed at 83, but it was a little bit higher. And right now you can see on the 1 hourly there is some kind of RSI divergence forming right over here. Whether this is gonna play out or not, it really depends if this candle is ready. The next candle, if next candle continues being green and continues going out, then this RSI divergence doesn't matter as long as the RSI gets above 90 and continues up. Right, that's what matters, right? And then it was also like high levels on this. Right now it stopped at 84, but it was higher when it was all the way up there. And the 5-minute chart topped at 80, actually exactly at 80. So on all the time frames, it was very high levels. Also this indicator down here, we can look at it in daily. This is entire chart of the, let's remove this. You can see this only measures the extension from of the price from the 10 moving average, and you can see here that this top over here blew at exactly same level where this top right now is. So we are very extended from the 10 moving average, this white line, and once that happens, when you get this extended like these levels up here, at least the previous history is telling us that these tops might actually be very important to notice. This can of course go higher if there's a push for it. I'm telling you, I don't not know, especially with these parabolic moves, it's hard to know where these tops are. Let's look at a 4-hourly chart. Let's look at 4-hour chart. Yeah, 4-hourly, this top actually blew off totally up before it actually closed. This isn't actually there yet, so maybe it got this blow off phase still to go. I don't actually know. To be honest, I don't know. It's still almost 2 hours before this 4-hourly closes. So what's gonna happen is gonna happen. So now I'm gonna show you some kind of targets that I have on this, and this is the second chart. This is a Doge versus US dollar on a hit BTC. This is calculated by TradingView, and the first one I show you is Binance. On a Binance we hit exactly 0.45, but on this one we let me pull this a little bit on the side. On this one we hit 0.33. Top was 0.33, but it doesn't matter because we are not gonna watch this chart that much right now. What we're gonna do, because this has longer history than Binance chart, right? So I was looking for the one that has the longest history, and now I was putting these lines up, right? And these lines are actually from these tops over here hitting these tops and these tops down here. So some of the lines are already played out, and you can see here the bottom tops over here are actually hitting down at 0.2 and 0.30, where this price actually stopped. Why this stopped over here on a hit BTC, I don't actually know. But on Binance it stopped at 0.45, right? 0.45, that's over there. So we went all the up here. So we are not actually hitting these resistance lines all the way up here, and they are starting at 56 and go all the way up to 76, and the last one all the way up here is at 1.57. So the price went all the way to 45, but did not hit 56. So maybe there is a one more move up, but it's such a risk. Like, and the gains from 45 to 55 are minimal, like 20% gains. Like, you can get that more safely other places. Right now it's a gamble. It's a big gamble, right? Yeah, you know. So depends on what's gonna happen. But these are my levels, the way I see it. I think this is already broken heavily, so we won't be looking at this. So you have some kind of resistance between 0.56, 0.78, and then you got 1.57. That's also all the way up there. But at the level everybody actually wants, you know, it's actually down here, exactly at $1. That's the level people actually wants it to hit right now. So from here to here, maybe it's like 100% as well. So who knows? Maybe it has more room to grow. That said, be careful, guys. Be careful what you're doing here, because this is totally gambling at this point. Down here, investing in Doge, no problem. Like, it's slow movement, it's daily candles. You can slowly monitor the progress. You can get out, get in. Here, like, if you get in and now, you know, you can experience those 33% dump, and some of those dumps might not even recover. You know, right now I don't know if it's recovering. Let's go check it out on the 5-minute chart. Is it recovering? It kind of went below this but it's solid here. So this is the first dump over here was at how many, 14%, and then you got this big dump at 45, all the way down to 32, and now it's doing some kind of triangle. Something's gonna happen here, right? But it's just too risky for me. It's too risky. I don't like this. I hope you don't do that too. If it's your thing, you know, you do that, but you know, calculate risk and all that shebang. That said, our Telegram group, although guys are very daredevils and stuff like that, action, wanted adrenaline kick and stuff like that, do join the Telegram group. Nice bunch of people, like a big group of 1,000 people and stuff like that. People always enjoying the chat and stuff like that. And subscribe to the channel, man, if you want to hear more about Dogecoin. There's one more thing. Wait, guys. We got to talk one more thing. So there is this guy. I won't mention names because he's a YouTuber, and you know, we YouTubers don't bash each other. But there was this YouTuber guy. He was saying like Doge real value is 0, right? So right now people is like, yeah, investing and trading, and that's all fine, but the real value is 0. Now I won't say just one thing about that. Dogecoin is a fork of something called something, and that something is also fork of Litecoin, and Litecoin is technically fork of Bitcoin. So technically Dogecoin is Bitcoin, just with another name. If Dogecoin doesn't have the value or the fundamentals, then so doesn't Bitcoin. Make sense? So if you take Dogecoin and change the name to Supercoin, does it make it more valuable? Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Bye bye, and subscribe again. Bye bye.